Hi there, welcome to Rumor Spill. P. Diddy has emerged as a prominent character in the highly dynamic and frequently unpredictable world of hip-hop. This is especially true in light of recent shocking claims of sexual misconduct that have sent shockwaves through the industry as well as his followers. A formerly peaceful connection between him and Young Miami has been transformed into a subject of intense scrutiny and suspicion as a result of this development, which has brought the spotlight to his complicated relationship with Young Miami. At one point in time, the catchy phrase "I'm here, I pull up, baby, what's up, take me out to dinner" exemplified the playful attitude of their relationship. The shadow of recent issues, on the other hand, has prompted followers to investigate more, which has led to the discovery of more than meets the eye. There is a rising amount of conjecture that Young Miami might be caught up in the aftermath of P. Diddy's developing problems. This is a narrative that is examined in full in the video titled Young Miami's Revelation. In June of 2022, Diddy made an appearance on the podcast that Young Miami was hosting, which provided the general public with an insight into the dynamics of their relationship. His description of their interactions was that of a casual dating relationship, and he emphasized the positive aspects of their time spent together. It wasn't until June 2022 that Young Miami publicly confirmed their relationship, which shed light on their connection. Rumors of their association began to circulate in 2021, but it wasn't until then that they were officially acknowledged. In a shocking turn of events, however, Young Miami revealed in an interview with XXL magazine that she is currently seeing Diddy, despite the fact that she is not in either relationship. This disclosure provided a possible indication of the non-traditional and intricate nature of their relationship, which is representative of the contemporary dating landscape. Young Miami took a bold step back in the middle of the escalating legal crisis that was enveloping Diddy. A number of individuals who are close to her disclosed that she had been struggling to come to terms with the gravity of the claims that were made against Diddy. Because of the allegations, which included forcing women to engage in behaviors that they did not want to, she felt a great deal of pressure, which led her to reconsider her relationship with him. Her delicate actions, such as discreetly erasing any signs of her engagement with Diddy from her social media accounts, were observed by those who were paying attention. She did this by sending direct messages, images, and videos, all of which indicated that she intended to put some space between herself and the developing scandal. The news that Young Miami had broken up with Diddy triggered a flurry of comments among those working in the business. When she took a stand, some people praised her for it, while others speculated about the reasons she did so and the experiences she might have had. Her choice prompted inquiries into the possibility that she was involved in the occurrences that were said to have occurred. Many people failed to take into account Young Miami's relative silence after the breakup, despite the fact that they had called for her to publicly address these claims. As a result of this discretion, curiosity regarding her likely experiences during her earlier disagreements, particularly her well-known dispute with Gina, was heightened. Before the end of 2022, Young Miami made statements that cast Diddy in a doubtful light and suggested that he might have engaged in abusive behavior. She made a reference to Gina's previous interactions with Diddy, during which she alluded to unfulfilled ambitions and criticized her unwillingness to move on from those desires. Young Miami also made a statement on Gina's allegations of being abused and having an abortion against her will, highlighting the importance of finding closure. Taking this into consideration, Young Miami's comments on Gina's emotional challenges, which were brought up on Tasha K's show, provided a complicated picture of their previous interactions and the problems that have not been handled. Beginning with a relationship with fashion designer Misa Hilton in the early 1990s, Diddy's romantic attempts have been distinguished by a number of important relationships. As Diddy began to grow in the music industry, he saw Hilton's skill and decided to involve her in styling the band Jetsy. This decision had an impact not only on Hilton's career trajectory but also on their personal relationship chemistry. During an interview with BET in March 2023, Hilton reflected on their time spent together and mentioned Diddy's progression from intern to important figure at Uptown Records throughout their time together. In her discussion of their work together on Judge Record, she emphasized her remarkable style skills as well as the profound nature of their relationship. They welcomed their son Justin in December 1993 and maintained a good co-parenting connection, as proven by their joint attendance at Diddy's 50th birthday celebration in 2019. This is despite the fact that they eventually broke up. Nevertheless, Hilton highlighted her discontent with Diddy's engagement with the alcohol industry in a post that she published on Instagram in June 2023. This was in contrast to Diddy's commitment to encouraging better living throughout the community. The intricacies that lie behind their ongoing co-parenting relationship were alluded to by this public display of dissatisfaction. The relationship that Diddy had with Kim Porter, who passed away, stands out among his other partnerships. Beginning in the 1990s, their relationship went through a lot of highs and lows of fluctuation. In their public appearances and their efforts to co-parent, it was clear that they had a profound connection with one another. In April of 1998, the couple celebrated the arrival of their son Christian, and they also welcomed Porter's son Quincy, who was born from a prior relationship. This marked the beginning of their commitment to having a blended family. Despite the fact that they eventually divorced, they tried to keep their relationship strong for the sake of their children. When Porter found out that Diddy was expecting a child with Sarah Chapman when she was pregnant with their twins, Delilah Starr and Jesse James, it was one of the most difficult times in their relationship. As part of an interview with Essence magazine, Porter discussed her feelings of betrayal while simultaneously highlighting the lasting connection between the two of them. They reaffirmed their commitment to co-parenting in July 2007 when they made the announcement that they were going to separate. Following Porter's tragic death in 2018, Diddy honored her memory with poignant tributes, praising her as a great mother and expressing thanks for their shared journey. One of the most important chapters of Diddy's life was the beginning of his relationship with Jennifer Lopez, which began in the year 1999. Their relationship flourished concurrently with their careers, which captured the attention of the media as well as their followers. Lopez's performance at the 2000 Grammy Awards, where she wore the classic green Versace dress, was a pivotal event since it symbolized the intensity of their relationship. On the other hand, their relationship was fraught with difficulties, which ultimately led to their split in the year 2001. Lopez blamed the breakdown on Diddy's extramarital affair. In spite of the fact that they had broken up, they continued to maintain a friendly connection, as demonstrated by the friendly interactions they had at a party in 2018 and Diddy's sentimental remarks on social media. A new development in Diddy's personal life occurred in 2019 when rumors circulated that he was involved with Lori Harvey, who was the stepdaughter of comedian Steve Harvey.
They made public appearances in New York City, and they went on vacation to Italy with Lori's parents, which contributed to the spread of these rumors. When Lori stopped following Diddy on social media, the rumors of a romantic relationship appeared to die down. Subsequently, Diddy was photographed with another woman. After some time had passed, both Diddy and his son Justin provided clarification regarding the nature of their relationship in an interview with the news. This added yet another layer of complexity to the intriguing personal life of Diddy. With the beginning of his relationship with Dana Tran, a model and cybersecurity specialist, Diddy's love aspirations took a new and exciting direction. The couple became parents to a daughter named Love Cian Combs in the month of October 2022. Diddy took to social media to convey his happiness and thanks, stressing the significance of his family in his current life. This incident served as a significant milestone, adding to the extensive web of personal relationships that he had maintained throughout his life. Both the high-profile aspect of the relationship between Diddy and singer Cassie, which began in 2007, and the intense attention that it received were defining characteristics of the relationship. In spite of the fact that they broke up and found each other again rather frequently, their relationship continued to be a subject of popular attention.
In November of 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, stating that he had engaged in a pattern of sexual exploitation, physical aggression, and abuse over the course of 10 years. This event brought about a negative change in their relationship. In spite of the fact that Diddy's attorney, Ben Brafman, fiercely refuted these allegations, the matter was ultimately resolved outside of court. Despite the fact that the settlement did not constitute an admission of guilt, it did raise significant concerns regarding the nature of their relationship as well as Diddy's behavior. The reputation of Diddy was further damaged by a number of legal claims that were brought against him. A former student at Syracuse University named Joy Dickerson Neal has filed a complaint against Diddy, stating that he was responsible for a horrific incident that occurred in 1991 and involved drugging, rape, and the production of revenge porn. Additionally, the lawsuit contributed to the growing list of severe charges that have been made against Diddy, despite the fact that officials of Diddy dismissed the allegations as being financially driven. The legal pressure increased as a result of Liza Gardner's lawsuit, which was filed under the Adult Survivors Act of New York State. In the lawsuit, she claimed that Diddy and Aaron Hall had sexually assaulted her. Further damage was done to Diddy's reputation in the public eye as a result of the allegations, which detailed a terrifying experience of violence and abuse. An unexpected turn of events occurred when a fourth plaintiff filed a lawsuit against Diddy's company, stating that they were assaulted in the year 2003. During the course of the incident, the plaintiff asserted that they were assaulted at Diddy's house studio in New York, where they were also provided narcotics and drink. Even though Diddy refuted the charges, they continued to cast a shadow over his personal life as well as his business life. Diddy, who was confronted with an increasing number of allegations, publicly rejected the claims, expressed his dissatisfaction, and vowed to battle for his name and legacy. The conviction with which he denied the allegations highlighted the seriousness of the situation and his commitment to clear his identity. Diddy's career was substantially harmed by the accumulation of legal troubles and public scandals that he was involved about. Hulu's decision to cancel his reality show Diddy Plus 7 in the midst of the scandal dealt a significant hit to both his public image and his economic endeavors. There was a significant amount of financial and reputational harm as a result of the distance that some corporations took from him. There have been a number of scandals that have surrounded Diddy over his career, one of which was the sad event that took place at the City College of New York in 1991. There was a rush that occurred as a result of the celebrity basketball game and concert that he co-sponsored, which resulted in a number of fatalities and several injuries. This tragedy, along with the accompanying legal fights, had a long-lasting influence on his professional life and his reputation in the public eye. A physical altercation with music executive Steve Stoute over the music video for Hate Me Now was another important scandal that occurred when the two were connected. Even greater damage was done to Diddy's reputation as a result of his angry reaction to the problematic visuals in the video. It is important to note that Diddy admitted his inappropriate activities and took responsibility for them, despite the fact that he was facing legal ramifications. This highlights the volatile nature of the music industry as well as the difficulties associated with maintaining a balance between artistic expression and personal relationships. Diddy's path through the world of hip-hop has been full of both successes and failures since the beginning of his career. His accomplishments in the music industry are contrasted with a number of issues that have occurred in both his personal and professional life. Diddy's life is a rich tapestry of experiences, each of which adds complexity to his mysterious image. These experiences range from having high-profile romances to being involved in legal disputes. The more he works his way through these obstacles, the more his legacy will continue to develop, leaving an everlasting impact not only on the industry but also on his own personal tale. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.